Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new around here, my name's Danielle. I'm a mum of one. I have a little boy named Leo who has just turned 2 years old. I post content on motherhood, fashion, beauty and cooking, which I'm really passionate about, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. And if I have any extra content, I will post it either on a Monday or a Saturday at 7 p.m. Now, as you can probably tell by the title, this is like a follow-up in like the little series of our Cmpa journey, which is a cow's milk protein allergy that Leo has. We've actually started the milk ladder. The first video didn't do too well in terms of views, but to be honest, that's not why I put it out there. Even if it helped one person, then I'd be really, really happy, because obviously I am going through it as like a real mum with a baby that's got a very real allergy. So yeah, if it helps anyone, then that would be great. So I have combined both stage 2 and 3 in this video, just so you can follow it a bit quicker, I suppose. We are continuing, so I can say now, it's not really a spoiler, that he has passed both 2 and 3, and we are now on to stage 4, so that one will be coming shortly, and who knows, maybe we'll get through the whole milk ladder and I'll be able to share the whole lot with you next time. If you like this kind of thing, I'd love it if you'd stick around and subscribe. And if you're going through the same journey, or you're about to go on the same journey, or you want to ask anything in regards to our milk ladder journey, or anything with the milk allergy, please just leave me in a comment down below, because I will get back to everybody. So I'm just going to start off by whizzing up 2 cups, or mug as I'm using here, of porridge oats. I'm actually using this as a substitute for flour. Leo can't have flour because of his wheat allergy, and I do prefer to use the oats in this recipe just because it's for breakfast and I think it's a little bit healthier. I'm just going to whiz them up in my Tommy Tippy like baby food blender, just so they're a bit more fine, like flour-like, and then go on to the next step. So I'm just going to stick that into my mixing bowl and add in a tiny pinch of sea salt. I'm then going to add in some baking powder or bicarbonate of soda. Leo's had both of these before and he's absolutely fine with them. It actually called for in the recipe 2.5 teaspoons, but I think this is a typo, because when I tried that, you could really taste it and it wasn't very nice. And then I'm going to add in a little bit of caster sugar. You don't really need to add a lot of this in anyway. I didn't find that you did at all. And then going to blitz up 1 banana with 250 ml of skimmed milk. It's important that you're obviously measuring out your milk. That is your main thing that you're testing here, and then make sure that you do the right amount into each item. I'm also going to add in some raisins as well to blitz that up, just for a little bit of extra sweetness. Trying to find some love in this crazy world. I feel like I was never heard. All I wanted was to be loved. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? Now I'm just going to mix the wet ingredients to my dry ingredients. I'm going to add in a drizzle of oil, because it did mention about adding some oil into this recipe. Obviously be careful with what oils you're using. Try not to use anything you haven't used before. I'm just using rapeseed oil because that's what we use in this house. Now a little tip for you, if you haven't got any like muffin cases, you can just rip off some little bits of baking paper, screw them up, and then you can pop them into each of the muffin tin holes. Make sure that you do the right amount of muffins that's on the recipe. You can see little Leo's arms reaching up there. He's excited for them already. We're actually going to start off with 1/4 of a muffin. Then after a couple of days, we're going to do 1/2 a muffin, and then we're going to go on to the full muffin. This recipe called for 10 muffins. So as you can see, I'm just trying my best to make sure that they're all even with the mixture. finishing off in the oven. I just wanted to pop on and just say, obviously follow the advice from your dietitian or your paediatrician. I'm obviously not a paediatrician or a dietitian. I'm just following the advice from like Leo's. I'm pretty confident now with the freeform side of stuff. I actually had to go free from Leo's allergies from, I think he was 3 weeks old, 2.5 weeks old, because we could see it really quickly. It's something that I'd never experienced before, no one in the family had experienced before, so it was such a new world to me. So I really did throw myself into it sort of wholeheartedly, and I do sort of cook everything from scratch, and I'm just quite confident with it now. So yeah, just make sure you do obviously check things with your dietitian or your paediatrician, whoever you are under and whoever you are following, if you are doing the milk ladder. The muffins have been in now for about 10 minutes and they're almost done. They do actually cook really quickly considering they are quite a liquidy mixture. So yeah, I'll just get those out and I'll show you what they look like when they're done.
You will find a way, slow it down, game's still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride.
For the pancakes, I've got 1 cup. It calls for 1 cup of flour, but obviously we are wheat free. So I'm using Leo's regular oats that we have and some ground almonds, pretty much half and half to make my 1 cup there. And it's 250 mils of skimmed milk. I'm going to use 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Leo's had this one before as well, it's absolutely fine. A pinch of salt, like literally 1/4 teaspoon I think it is. And then 2 tablespoons of oil. When I've done it before, it's not really needed this. We have done this one a couple of times now, so just a little tiny bit and probably some for the pan. I'm going to whiz that all up in my blender, and it calls to make 6 pancakes, and you start off with 1/4 pancake. Now we have done 1/4 pancake and we have done the half pancake, and he's been absolutely fine, thankfully. So we are going to go in again with a whole pancake today. It's quite hard to divide the batter up, obviously, into 6. But if you just cook off all of your batter, trying to get 6. So if you're a little bit over, you can then just divide the pancakes up. Or if you're a little bit under, you take a little bit away from the pancake.
A minute until midnight, I'm just wondering where you at. Just thought I'd call and wish you good night. I left my key under the mat. I don't get anything done, you're stuck on my mind. I keep on missing your touch, missing your vibe. This feeling might go when I say what we had. Won't you come on over? Don't you miss me too? Give it all you got, babe. Give it all you got, baby. I'd rather try than lose you. Give it all you got, baby. Give me all you got.
That's it, guys. I hope that you like this video, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.